Hi, welcome to Closet Coaching. I want to address a question that I get a lot. Can you be an intuitive eater, or can you allow all foods and not restrict if you have conditions medically that cause you to react to certain foods and need to restrict them for your health? So I want to clarify that this is not the case of saying, like, I believe that sugar causes inflammation and that therefore I need to restrict it for my health. Because if it's not manifesting in an actual physical, in a physical way that's affecting you day to day, but it's just a belief system, that's different. That is restriction. Versus when you eat a certain food or food group and you experience actual, like, immediate, sort of like you have a tangible reaction to that. And some people do. And I will also mention that sometimes people do for a little while as they reintegrate all foods back in, and then that goes away. But for many people, there are sensitivities or reasons medically why they can't have certain things. And the difference here is that restriction in what we're trying to fight against restriction here is restriction means not allowing yourself to have something for reasons of control versus a different concept, which is not having certain foods in a way to take care of yourself, and be proactive in your a role of self-support where foods are interrupting your ability to feel good. The point of intuitive eating and establishing a good relationship with food is about becoming attuned to your body and being able to honor your body and respect your body through food in a way that doesn't feel like you're controlling yourself, but that you are taking care of yourself. Though this is so different than restriction for restriction's sake, or for that externally motivated, you shouldn't eat that. That's different than I don't want that. Or I want that as far as taste. Yeah, sure, that would be delicious. But in the whole grand scheme of things, having that food makes me feel bad. And so I don't want to have it because I don't want to feel bad. That's a completely different motivation than the controlling motivation. So I will also point out that sometimes as you move through the process of permission, you may need to integrate those foods because there might be a psychological restriction attached to it that needs to be cleared up. But ultimately, once the psychological restriction is cleared, you get to a place of being able to say, I have now had that food so many times and I've experienced that it doesn't make me feel good, that I don't want it anymore. I actually don't, because I know how it works. I understand I have permission to eat it, but now I make the choice of not wanting to. So that choice is where you want to get to, where you're actually actively choosing something rather than feeling like you have to, or you're being made to, or then you're eating it just to rebel. So there's subtle but distinct differences going on there. And in short, yes, you can be an intuitive eater and you can work through restriction if you have limitations about how food feels in your body. And it's about getting to know that and honoring that in a way that feels good to you. See you later.